recruit newcomers. Four of us are sleeping and are there, so I close my eyes to let me like focus and go where they are in this mental landscape. Because I'm assuming
Okay.
that anybody who's sending us this information keeps the mental uplink so that we might all get the information. So
That
he's
seems
like,
like a safe assumption from earlier missions. This is definitely at least one of the ways that the Ascended uh, contact you. And then the next thing you all hear, but it's more like a direct, you know, psychic implantation of two concepts. Uh, one is home, and one is children, and inherent in that second concept of children is a feeling of vast hunger.
oh joy, a predator hunting on children.
Hmm?
And he and he just sneaks
Yeah,
peek on
or the
Ivy.
children at the children's home are starving. I mean, it could be anything to do with hunger. Kids may be hungry.
Well, yes, but I will be really disappointed if Ascended ran me operations as a cook and child scare.
Probably, yeah.
And he like playfully adds, even though as you mentioned that at the start we had rocky relationships. At the beginning I probably was saying like telling that, hey kid, like kind of disrespectfully, but after time it just simply like Ivy. He probably knows that you are older than you look like.
You better know, or you're gonna get kicked in the shin or something.
You can try. No, but no, we have now some sort of a respect, so I'm not calling you a kid.
I mean, you can make like short jokes if you wanna annoy her or whatever, and then she's
I
going
mean,
to be.
he's kind of Mr. Sarcastic and deadpan snarker, so from time to time he might, but he doesn't.
That's fine.
He's not overusing it.
Yeah, short jokes always go over well in this group.
Yep. or something about her still being flat-chested or whatever. Plenty of options.
Okay, so
So did I wake up?
Cyril
I
and
still see that thing, or
I guess Ivy would walk over to you and prod you with her foot and be like, "Come on, wake up. We got a job to do. You
I wake
can
up.
sleep on. You can sleep another time." So
And,
yeah, do you guys have any idea what the Ascended are what mission the
I
Ascended are
mean,
trying to send us on?
question is, was that concepts the end of the transmission, or did they told us anything else during
well,
that mental
okay,
uplink?
just as Cyril is waking up, and actually Carter, you find yourself starting to come awake as well. As that happens, the figures dim, but it's replaced with a sense of direction, and you all can pinpoint or point a specific direction, but you don't necessarily know how far or where that leads.
Okay, does it feel like we will know it when we're there? Or do we need to figure out how far we need to go first? Like, do we feel like it's a line with a beginning and an end, or is it just like an arrow and we need to decide how far we follow it?
You don't have that information. Like.
Okay. Well, does anybody
But although,
sorry.
you know, given the nature of the Ascended, there's good reason to suspect that if you absolutely needed that part of how far to go, it would have been communicated.
Okay.
Right.
Well, does anybody know what there is in that direction? Any noteworthy things maybe to do with children?
Yeah, because that's what the first thing we would probably look up the databases.
There's a dreidel, right, in that part of it?
Actually, yeah. There's absolutely something in that direction. Stonehill Manor.
Okay.
Ivy,
yeah.
have you read too much books about Elizabeth Bathory?
I have no clue who that is. I usually try to experience life rather than read about it. But direction of Stonehill Manor, I suggest we get in the ship and we fly there.
Well, that's the maybe not the only thing, but this is. If they are pointing us there, then in all of their infinite wisdom that they cannot tell us directly, we might as well go there. And basically, if Carter, like, if somebody's near him, like Ivy, because he was on the dragon, so she might be in proximity of him, then I will just wake up, you fool, and I will immediately project my own blade and just stop his swinging. Don't play with your toys.
What happened? I'm lost. Who stopped on what? That didn't sound good, man. It sounded kind of rough. It wasn't me, right? So we're gonna fly towards the manor. Is that where we're going?
Well, do I know anything about any children being at the manor?
No.
Okay. So
maybe you have a cockroach problem. That there is something that hungers for children, but
aren't the dragon children at the manor?
Yeah, somebody like Cyril was talking about some kind
Oh,
of.
well, then we're gonna let them eat them. No, don't worry about it. We're good. We're going the other way. We're good. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if the children were at the manor, that would probably be a problem.
Let's hop in the ship and figure it out while we're flying there.
Look, I already fixed my trouble, and it's session 1. We're good. I'm golden. I won. I already hit a major milestone. We're fucking good. I'm going the other way. I mean, that's fucking gold right there.
You're not used very much as a watchdog if you're just going to let the manor get in trouble.
No, you said dragon children. Y'all are good. Nobody's dragging here but me. So I'm the only one that, that's my trouble. So that's problem solved.
Let's go to the manor before they take all the gold and you have nothing to sleep on anymore.
That's the problem. They took all my gold, so they gotta eat them bastards to get my gold back. But no, we'll get them when I get there. Maybe it's me that was eating them. We'll go. We'll head
out. Which ship are you taking?
Let's see. Spaceship names. Google. Spaceship name generator.
You can always steal Firefly, right? Or what is it?
Yeah.
We are taking the profits.
Okay.
I
I
think
love
the
it.
ship's name in Firefly show was called the Serenity, but the Prophet is a very nice name. I agree.
Yeah, I like the Prophet.
The Prophet is actually the new ship that just came in, and yeah, I kind of like it. It has its own quirks, but I like the steering is very fluent. So.
As long as it gets jobs done, Ivy.
Well, yeah, I can smash things. That's about all I'm good for. So.
Ivy still has her fly chute on, so she'll just start walking to the ship and expect everybody to follow her.
Yeah, I mean we have started. That's what we're doing right now.
Yeah, no, I fly along.
Okay. So
And then Carter's on my back, so we're all good.
So are you going, absolutely as fast as possible, or are you?
Definitely not even because I'm worried about the mansion. I mean, obviously, my butler's there and the maid and everything. So, but I'll definitely be flying fast just because I can. So I'd be like heading straight for a building, and I'd be like, put your seatbelt on. There's going to be some how do you call that?
Turbulences. It's gonna be
No,
bumpy.
if you have is it Mach speed or something? Mach.
Oh yeah, max speed. Mach
Yeah,
1.
there's going to be some Machs. So you guys better put your seatbelts on because she's going to make some sharp turns to fly through the buildings.
Yeah, I am the only passenger or close to that, so yeah, I know you are good, Ivy.
I presume the other guys, even the dragon, will be in the ship because I don't know how fast the dragon can
depends
fly,
how large the dragon is and how large the prophet is.
Well, it will be large enough to accommodate the dragon.
Yes, it's cramped.
I totally imagine Ivy pushing away the dragon tail because it's in the way of her controls.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all right. I'm lazy. I'm just gonna lay there, spread out, make like a cat. You ever had a cat? I make my own space.
I don't think you'll be able to sleep when Ivy's flying.
No, that's probably true. That's probably very true.
Yeah, it's like
it's scale raising.
She enjoys showing off her skills.
Yeah. In the meantime, as we are flying and we are not yet, is it possible for me to, I don't know, either access some kind of net or maybe Psynet, even though he's not a psychic? Because he basically, as we are flying in, he tries to think about whatever there is that might be like. He basically tries to use an investigate skill to figure it out with what the hell might be going on, considering that creature with hunger for children, or even if he properly understands this hunger, the meaning of it.
Can I give him my login codes for the library?
Let me see. So yes, you could. Well, okay. So there is an old style terminal that will, to a limited degree, let you search all the information that's on Psynet. It's nowhere near as fast as an actual Psynet connection, but you can certainly use it for your investigation.
Okay, so I will definitely use that. I have +2 investigation, so my total will be 1. Man, that's a bad roll.
Well, I took that Inception or whatever. What is it called? What was that skill? That
interface?
I took that. I don't know if that helps.
Okay. So, well, do you want to help with the search?
Yeah, let me help. I'll help. Let's just.
Yeah, interface skill will be creating an advantage, at least try to.
Okay.
Alright, so I created the advantage. Or assisted, or.
Okay. Together, the uh, the biggest hit you get for hungry children is in the news. There are definitely reports of Cyril, your children, in the
Like I said, we're
least
good.
the
We're going. It's all good.
in the vague vicinity of where you're headed.
Alright. I don't have much more, so we'll figure out the rest when we arrive, I guess.
Okay.
Okay. What do we know about Cyril's children? Because I only got the point that
This
he
is-
has a
this-
bunch of children.
This is what we know right here. See my little thing? That's what we know. That is a hungry dragon child that I have to feed. So
Okay. And do they eat like people and houses and things like that, or?
yeah, little meat stick, little meat stick. It doesn't really matter what, It's yeah, just a little meat stick.
And butlers?
You could be a meat
Do
stick.
they eat butlers?
Yeah. No, the meat butlers become good meat sticks. It's just the way it is.
Okay, yeah. Ivy, opens the throttle a little wider if that was still possible.
Okay.
And like snarky archers as
Wait,
well, let's
we got-
hope your butler makes good meat sticks, or he
Yeah,
will
they-
become one.
Or he'll end up in butler stew. Oh dear.
No, a little potato, tomato, and butler stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, unless are you guys doing anything else before on the way?
Actually, I would like to open the comms and tell the system to give Butler a call.
Okay.
Maybe warn him that there's potentially a group of hungry dragon babies coming his way,
Okay.
and to get himself and Martha out of there.
Okay. So,
Martha has the maid.
I
would
found
he
her
address you
butler. Found her butler.
as would he address you as Madame or Lady Ivory or
I think he
how would you?
probably says Ivy or Ivory.
Okay.
I mean, he's known me for a while.
Yes. Well, okay. So
Let's see what he says. Roll d2. One is Ivy, two is Ivory.
Okay.
He says Ivy.
Ivy, I'm glad you called. There seems to be a bit of bother at the edge of the estate.
Yeah, I'm guessing the bit of bother is a group of hungry dragons.
Quite so.
We're on our way right now. What is your situation at the manor?
There's been no damage to the manor itself yet, but these beasts are rather close. It's could be a bit of a problem.
Okay, lock yourself and Martha in the cellar, will you? And we'll be there as soon as we can. Not the cellar with the food, the other one.
Oh yes, of course.
And leave some food out maybe for them. Keeps them busy for at least a little while.
Okay.
If you still have the time to do that without risking yourself.
I'll see what I can do. Yes, I don't think that locking the door will slow them down for very long, but I will get to it right away.
Okay. Thank you. Well, we're coming.
Thank you. So, you know, minutes later, you arrive above the manor, and you can definitely see three dragons and a lot of black smoke that's swirling up from black fire along the hedgerows at the edge of the estate, and behind the smoke and fire, and you can see the dragons themselves. You see this just path of destruction of the houses that have been totally demolished.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Okay, and what do you want me to do, guys? I can try and herd them together and use the ship to herd them in a certain direction. I can drop you guys off. I can try to fly the ship at them to chase them away. What we doing here?
As we are probably flying, like, I think I will drop myself off, try to figure something out. But yeah, after, if Carter is jumping out of the ship, then I will probably do the same, because he's right now seeing the destruction. He doesn't really care if those dragons are connected to Cyril or not. They are dangerous, they destroyed a lot of things, they may be hurt or killed somebody, and they will be stopped. So I just find a good
Okay.
spot, and then and I'm off. And he, as he says, that he'll probably try to just jump off the ship, not land on the back of the dragon, just land somewhere, project his weapons, and do a power walk towards the closest enemy dragon.
Okay.
You
Well,
there?
Carter definitely wants to
Yeah,
try
he wants to
leaping
do
from
that.
the ship onto the backs of.
I'll
the
definitely be
dragons.
trying to give them a help. So what I would do is, like, I'd fly the ship low. I'd fly it pretty fast towards the dragons so they don't have the time to get away.
Okay.
And I'd, like, the moment I get like a little before the dragon, I would stop, allow Archer to jump out, and then I'd fly a little and I'd stop again above the dragon so that Carter can jump out onto them. So I'd definitely be trying to, help them do that in a safe way.
Okay. I think it's definitely time for a piloting check.
Okay, totally.
Yep.
Let's see. Roll 4DF, right?
Yes.
Plus 4, because I'm great at piloting.
It's
Wow.
solid.
Okay. So you can place the ship so that both Archer and Archer and Carter can hop off timed exactly the way they want.
Can I try to create some kind of an advantage for Carter so that he can, I don't know, land in the perfect spot or like fly down with his sword first or whatever he wants to do
You might have
with my
created
piloting?
You might have created a boost. What was the
Yes.
DC? So she might have had a boost at a 5. I mean, 5 is like legendary.
I
so-
mean,
Yes.
piloting is hard. I don't know if I get a boost for a 5, but
You do.
okay. Well, you can totally have my boost, Carter. Go ahead and do something fancy. I presume I can give my booster away.
Yes.
Is that
Yes,
right?
you can.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Do something fancy.
Yeah, so Carter is like, because he's falling on them, he's the one that is attacking one of them first, I guess.
Sure. Let's do that first.
If he wants to attack, I mean, he can.
No, we're good. Kill
He
them.
can
Kill
choose
them
to
all.
talk to them or whatever.
Are they baby dragons? They're baby dragons, right?
They are they're definitely
Youngsters.
you're young.
Yeah.
They're a lot. They're considerably bigger than they were when you last saw them.
Okay, well, if they're 18 and older, we don't have to worry about them. But if they're younger than that, you gotta take them out.
Well, okay, that's they are younger than that.
Okay.
They probably should not be this big at this age.
Okay, so they've been eating a lot then.
A lot of
Something
butlers.
like that.
How many butlers did you have? Oh,
Where do you want me to drop you off, Cyril?
I jump at whenever's a good opportunity. I eat one, I guess. I'm gonna do that.
Well, I've given you like 2 opportunities. First, you can stand in front of them where I dropped off Peter Archer, or you can do what Carter did and jump on top of them.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just jump when Peter Archer goes, and I'll go a different direction. So if he
Okay.
goes right, I go left. If he goes left, I go right.
Okay, so well, let's resolve Carter's action
I mean,
first.
Carter might have either +2 or +3 bonus because I imagine he might be using athletics or something used to make him land properly or something. Because at
Yeah,
grade
and
he has.
he can have the +2 of the boost as well.
Okay. So yeah, this wouldn't be a stealth roll. It would probably fall under athletics. Does Carter have athletics? Would he have?
He might have right now.
Yeah.
It's his choice, but he will write on them. But
And remember, guys, zero's not bad. Zero's like, what is it? It's not even 4, is it? Is it average? No, average is +1, right?
It's mediocre. 0 is mediocre.
yeah, mediocre.
Average is +1.
Okay. Yeah, but it is opposed by the dragon that he's trying to land on.
Yeah, but
And
basically,
you get the +2. Like I'm giving you
Yes.
just the right momentum,
but
so you have a 2
apart
instead of
from
a
the
0.
boost, he either has athletics on fair.
Okay.
Maybe.
So yes. So Carter does have athletics. That's what you're saying by I'm sure. What do you think? And
Yeah.
okay. And is it like essentially your second best skill, or is it just something that you're average at, or is it just something you're just kind of mediocre at?
So fair, I guess.
Yeah, seems like fair.
Okay.
So +2 from that, +2 from boost, then his total
Okay.
is 4 right now.
Okay. All right. Let me pull up the thing.
Four or 5, really.
Yeah. Okay, and then
For
So,
now, it
sorry,
seems
the-
like it. Carter has better roll result at least.
okay. So it's actually a tie because you both essentially got a result of 5.
Holy shit, he has +4. Fun.
Like father, like son.
Yeah, I guess so. So what happens? What do you
Okay.
see?
Okay. So you can succeed with a small complication, and do some damage with to it, but be at some minor disadvantage due to the action, or you can have it just be a standoff where you're not at any particular disadvantage. It's not at any particular disadvantage. Which would you prefer?
Or you can spend a fate point to boost it up to a +7.
Absolutely, you could burn a fate point, and you would succeed without any disadvantage. Okay. Okay.
All I know is if Peter Archer takes one out, he's got to say his line, so I can get a boost.
Well, I need to see and listen what's the reaction, because if he tried and Carter stabbed one of them, then he'll just look at the reaction and guess that, well, shit, there goes the talking plan. But he's not really probably as a standard team, before he goes into combat mode, he will probably start shouting at the dragons like, identify yourselves,
Surrender!
who are you, what are you doing here, cease your actions immediately.
Well, yeah, we just made an example of one, so yeah, they're gonna listen, right?
I mean, depends what happened with that one that Carter attacked. So, Brad, what's the result? What happened?
Okay. So it's slightly injured, but it's not too badly injured. It's not. It's something that the dragon could probably shake off within a few minutes. But Cyril, you hear a you hear the echo of that pain. You think through your old lady dragon, and she is not happy about it.
And a angry mummy dragon. I hope it was a good divorce.
No, it never is. No, it never is. Never is. But that's all right. Bring it. Take her. Kate Butler, we gotta take her out. We'll just. I know us together can take her. Okay. I couldn't do it.